Hi everybody, Gabby here with your battle of the day. Looks like we're playing someone from Japan again today, who's running a Infernape, Whimsicott, Aerodactyl, Porygon 2, Staraptor, and Charizard, probably Y, could be X team. Okay, sure. This is probably one of the weirder teams I've seen in a long time, and that can probably be attributed to the fact that our rating hasn't been doing so hot as of late. But hey, we're having fun. That's what matters here. So, alright, I'm gonna lead Landorus Entei because I feel like it has a decent matchup against everything on his team, and I really want to make sure that I have a Intimidator. Because between Infernape, Aerodactyl, Staraptor, those are all physical Pokemon. In the back, I don't think this is the game for Metagross. I see fire. I see a lot of fire, actually. Though his matchup against Staraptor and Aerodactyl, and kind of Porygon as well, and Whimsicott are all really strong. So, I have two things that can deal with Charizard. Milotic kind of can, but not really. Yeah, let's bring Metagross. I think I need that offensive power, and substituting in Thundurus for Metagross, especially now that I've been running Goggles and not my super awesome, crazy offensive Life Orb set. Like, I think that'll hurt me ultimately. Alright, anyways, good luck and have fun, OW. Anyways, while the battle is getting started, if you haven't voted in the poll already, please do. It's going to be open until I decide to close it, which... not really sure when that's going to be still. But hey, it'll be eventually, and probably before the Battle Spot season ends, which is sometime. So get those votes in now, because I don't know when it's going to end. How could you know? Anyways, we're going to see a Staraptor Infernape lead from his side of the field, giving him access to both Fake Out and Intimidate. Staraptor is a very interesting Pokemon. I think here my goal is going to be to preserve Landorus because A, it has my Intimidate, and B, it has Fast Rocks, which that thing called Charizard doesn't really like. So as for what I'm going to do with Entei, normally here I try and probably attack. However, I'm either going to be faked out or I think I'm going to be able to get a sub up, so I'm going to risk it. Staraptor is known for using Final Gambit and being really fast. Here, I wouldn't be surprised if he went for the Final Gambit into the Milotic spot, which is why I'm trying to be a little bit more offensive for Entei. However, Entei does get faked out in the face, and Final Gambit will connect with Milotic. So Milotic goes down to 8 HP, survives the Final Gambit. Yeah, So I didn't remember the exact math behind this, but I do know that Final Gambit does the amount of damage equal to Staraptor's HP, and since Milotic was the highest HP Pokemon on the field, that's kind of why I picked it, but I didn't want to say anything, because if it died anyways, I was going to be like, well, I tried to be smart. Anyways, we see Aerodactyl come in. Aerodactyl, also known for Fast Rocks. I think what I'm going to have to do here is I'm going to try and recover with Milotic. I'm very skeptical that I'm going to actually pull this off. And in terms of Entei, I think I'm going to switch it out so I can get rid of its Intimidate, and I can get an Intimidate again on Infernape and Aerodactyl, which will raise the odds of Milotic being able to recover this turn. That'll put Infernape at -2. It'll put Aerodactyl at -1. Aerodactyl might actually be the Mega here. I'm not 100% certain. You know, normally when I see Charizard, I think, okay, that's the Mega because, you know, you wouldn't really run Charizard without it being a Mega nowadays, but this team could be double Mega. So, I don't know. Anyways, Intimidate's gonna connect with both Pokemon on his side of the field. Nobody's switching out this turn. Aerodactyl does Mega Evolve, so this is probably a double Mega team, which works out great because as soon as I get rid of Infernape, I can really just let Metagross come in and start doing things. Anyways, Flare Blitz will connect with Landorus. Kind of a weird play because Entei would have resisted that a lot more than Landorus did. However, it doesn't do a lot of damage thanks to the fact that Infernape is at -2. Rock Slide will connect with both Pokemon, however, it does not flinch Milotic. Milotic is able to recover, which means I should be able to Scald something this turn. I'm going to go with Scalding the Infernape. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to Scald the Aerodactyl. I'm not too worried about Infernape right now because I do have Rock Slide on my Landorus, which is going to outspeed everything on the field thanks to my Choice Scarf. And it should be a 2-hit KO. It actually isn't, so I should probably readjust next turn. But hey, I flinch his Aerodactyl, so that's kind of cool. Flare Blitz will connect with Landorus again, brings it down to red HP. And the kickback puts it possibly into KO range for Rock Slide. Not 100% sure, but given the fact that at this point it's going to be 2v4 on my side of the field, and that fourth Pokemon on his side is the Porygon 2. That's going to trace competitive. Darn it, I was hoping it would trace Intimidate. I am going to go for the KO onto the Infernape with Scald, and then if it's down to 1 versus 3, which is probably what it's going to be after this turn, I can just basically donk the Porygon 2 with Sacred Fire, with Metagross attacks. It's not a threat. The biggest threat is that Infernape. Rock Slide will connect with both Pokemon on the field, brings Infernape down into the red. Flare Blitz will connect with my Landorus for the kill, so it does look like we're going to have 1 versus 3 here. Unless Porygon 2 outspeeds Milotic and like does a super crit on Thunderbolt or something, which doesn't happen because Milotic goes first. So, yay! This battle went better than yesterday. Alright, Porygon 2 flinches actually, so we won't really find out what it's going to do. I am going to switch in Entei here. I could switch in Metagross, but sometimes if it's down to a situation like this, I try to practice getting in the best of 3 mindset, where I don't really want my opponent to know what my last Pokemon was. I mean, most people would assume that you're gonna bring the Mega, but since it's something that I actually don't do a lot, I try and just not reveal that information. So, and these 2 Pokemon are more than capable of cleaning it up here. A burn would be nice, just saying, but Tri-Attack is not going to get anywhere near a KO on Entei. It's just a matter of pressing buttons until the game is over at this point. So good game, OW. Yeah, that's it. And there's the forfeit. Okay, so no more pressing buttons. Hey, if you liked this battle, if you like watching this channel, if you like Pokemon, press that like button down below. Thank you so much. It actually helps populate my videos up higher in the search result rankings, which is why I tell you to like them every time. If you also like this channel and you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I super appreciate everybody who subscribes. You guys are awesome. Even if you're watching this video, you're awesome. Everybody's awesome. And also follow me on social media. I do things occasionally. Twitter, Twitch, no streams yet. Anyways, oh shoot, I gotta go. Bye everybody. This is so unprofessional.